Explain this some more, but the spring is running, which is good, because I think I'm finally gonna say it. I think spring's here. I think. I don't know. There's another winter storm coming over. Hopefully it turns to rain, because I don't want more snow. I know I said that earlier, but that is not now, because it is April 16th, 2018, and what's happening? Snow. But I don't want snow. So let's not go too far into that. My uncle is bad at driving the tractor, so that's what that is. That was not me. I hope I'm not making you guys sick, but my pants are just falling down. Okay, so I'll go into it a little bit more when I get down there. But you can see the Kubota. I don't know if you can see. I'll zoom it in. There you go. The Kubota is down where she's almost always parked. Because I finally got the plow off and I hooked the roller up Saturday. Today's Monday, by the way. I hooked the roller up because I made a mess over at the neighbors earlier this year. So I had to go over and I had to clean that up. On that story, as I was over there, the roller hitch, which my dad, my brother, and I have replaced and remade multiple times, decided to break yet again. So the hitch was on the back of the tractor and the roller was going down the hill. Luckily, the roller was at enough of an angle that it went down and hit a big butt ash tree like the one sitting right here in front of me. It didn't do anything. Well, it made a little dent, but the tree's dead anyway. I'm gonna need to take that tree down anyway, so it wasn't like it was that big of a deal. But I had to come over. My parents were going on for a bike ride. I was about to go for a run. Oh, my flash is on. I didn't turn my flash off. Might as well turn the camera around too, right? Yeah, so my parents were out for a bike ride. I was about to go for a run. So I went for my run. I brought the tractor back, went for the run, told my neighbor at the same time. Well, told my neighbor, then went for the run. And then my parents came back, I came back, and then my dad and I went over there and we towed the roller back with a tow strap, which we very promptly then broke. So yeah, that was fun. But then what else? So we got it back over here and then we ground the thing all off, cleaned it all out, and then we pushed it into the garage. This was Saturday night. Sunday morning, it's raining. Yesterday morning, it was raining. Not overly hard, but enough to not make you be able to weld. So that's why we had put it in the barn night before, and the dog out, by the way. So we put it in the barn night before, we cleaned it out some more, we figured out what we had to do, and we welded it back together again. And by that time, the rain was finally done. So I hitched it up, I did a little bit of rolling around on the grass, because the stupid dog and her boyfriend, yeah, the neighbor's dog. I'll be right back. I was in the bathroom. Yeah, but go back to what I was saying. So I hitched up, I did a little bit of rolling around the lawn, because the dog and her boyfriend, the neighbor's dog, Tucker, decided to come up here. Well, they're both under 4 years old. My dog's older. So we have them come up here and then they run around, they expend all their energy, and then we're all good, right? They mess up the lawn, just shred it all out with their claws and toes and stuff. Yeah, so I did a little bit of rolling, and the hitch did not break. One of the welds broke a little bit, so we came back through, my dad and I, and we made that weld a lot stronger. Came back through a couple times, and we tightened that weld all up. So that's all ready to go. So the roller's on the back right now, to get finally down to the point of the story, or the video. The roller's on the back of the Kubota right now. I'm going to be rolling the driveway, which will be fun. And then at the same time, because it just rained, I'm going to be cleaning up the end of the driveway because I did not expect it to rain as much as it did. So because it rained a lot more than I expected, I'm going to need to be cleaning up the end of the driveway where all the rainwater coming down from the spring, I just showed you, that always gets overflowed. Well, if I don't clean it out from all the leaves. So I'll turn this off right now, and I'll meet you down at the barn, and I'll show you the welds and all that. And then I'm going to be getting the leaf blower started so I could blow all the stones off the driveway from the winter. Now I'm going to be getting a hoe and raking out the drain. So see you guys in a little bit. So you see there's a roller, here's a Kubota. I'm not gonna start that up just yet, just so you can hear me talk. I got the leaf blower just started up, and I got the hoe. So all I gotta do is start this thing up and bring this over. So this might look pretty gruesome. I'm not gonna lie, these welds are not the best. So the original hitch did not have the piece that runs here. It's parallel to the hitch itself, but these cross mounts were already there. The reason why we had to put these pieces on was because the problem of when I ground the part off, because it actually broke up here. I'll go get the other half because it's right over here somewhere. See if I can find it. Should be somewhere around here. There she is. Alright. So here's the part that I ground off. See my grind marks right there. Now this might not make sense, but the original brake, we put a aluminum shafting inside. That's what the holes are, right? So this was here, and then that was out here, right? And then that weld attached it to here, these two halves together. We ground that weld off of this half, and then we, when I ground because this, so it broke, this was here, right? It broke up here. So the problem was I had to grind that off of these. And when I did that, I cut it too far down, and there was too much of a gap for us to fill it in. I know this is a lot in a little bit of time. I'm trying to move along this in the front, coming up here in a little bit. So we had to put these in here to seal the room so it was closer together, so you actually get a decent weld in there. Yeah, if you look through, I don't know if you can be able to see it. You can see sunlight through on the other side. It looks really complex. It's a lot more complex than it actually looks. But when you look at it, and from my perspective, when you're sitting at it and you actually put the thing together, it makes a lot more sense. Oh, excuse me. Just had a cookie on my way out. Well, 3 actually, but did a little bit of cold start right here, and then I'll be on my way. Alright, I'll see you guys down at the end of the driveway. So here we are. You can see where the water gets a little back there past the Kubota. So this wire worked for a while for flushing this out, but we've had so much rain last year that it filled up so much that you can't use it anymore efficiently. Excuse me. So you can see the trickling right here. It goes all the way up to the well, which is up there. I'm not sure. Well, so right down here somewhere, there's a drain. It takes all the way down there. I'm gonna walk down here and make sure that it's not covered. Otherwise, I have to come down here first and flush this out. I said this is clogged. It puts too much back pressure, and it actually pushes water back up the pipe. Nope, it's good. Should be somewhere here. Alright, I'm gonna go get the hoe, and then I'll be right back. I'll bring it back down here. It's just to be a lot easier with the hoe. I'll be right back with you guys. Pipe up there outfeeds from the spring. The other pipe is right over there, by the way. So I'm gonna go up there, and then yeah. So I'm gonna come up here now. I'll just leave the video on. But yeah, now that that is open, when I open this side up, it'll push all the water out, and then it'll actually outflow and won't just sit there gurgling. So I'll put you up here. I'll try to set you up so that you can see. Yeah. So I'm gonna turn this off, and then because then I'm gonna put it on a time lapse. So I'll be right back. Well, after this is gonna be sped up. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so apparently I did need the rod here. So I was feeling around with the hoe. Stupid squirrels. Sorry. I was feeling with the hoe, and I was hitting something. I felt like a stick, right? I reached my arm down in there, which was really, really cold. Reached my arm down in there, and I felt the pipe. I was like, okay. So there's obviously something in the pipe. So I loosened the pipe up so that it was up. So I just got the rod here, and I lined it up, and I just started shoving until whatever it is got shoved down and through. So as this is draining, I'm going to walk down here, make sure that this is still pushing water out. See Mr. Hampel over there. I don't know how I got hair on my hand. It's really fucking disgusting. Yep, you can see that's chugging out. That's good. If that's chugging out, that means that there's nothing, whatever the hell it is that was stuck in here, got all the way out. So I loosened it up enough that that happened, which is good, because that means I actually did something successful for once. Yeah, I'll pull all this off the road with the hoe. There we go. So now we can see, and so I got the hoe in there, and felt down. I felt all that gritting, and I was like, yep. So that's the pipe. So at this point, I'm gonna shut up. I'll put you back on a time lapse as I scrape all this shit off the road or off the driveway, and I clean up the drain. So I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. so let the rotor warm up again. That took me about 10 minutes in all. Driver looks a lot better. And that's finally done draining, so I'm now going to roll the driveway. So this will be the end of this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later.